Y'all, I think we all were waiting on this episode. Like, Deontay's mama, she came on here and she did what needed to be done. She gathered Jailhouse Barbie and placed her right back in her cell. Don't be coming on here trying to use nobody's son. Mamas don't play that. She's well overdue. This episode was crazy. Let's get into it. Welcome to Leah DTV, where we kiki over reality TV. If you love TV and want to joke and laugh about all the drama you see, hit that subscribe button and get comfy, child. So we start off, we see Deontay and Nicole. They getting out the car, right? Deontay like, yeah, you fine self. Child, Deontay think he really got a dime. Anyway, they walking into Deontay's house, and I was like, where the hell are they going? Because it seemed like they was going to his mom's house. But it's obvious that Nicole still doesn't stay there. Let's just keep that in mind. That's not her home. So Nicole's basically saying in her confessional that she's not ready to smash, and to get Deontay to just shut up, she's gonna go ahead and meet his mom because he's not about to smash no cheeks. So what the hell? I'll meet the mom. What else? So Nicole says, does your mom like salad? And he's like, yeah, she'll appreciate it. So she making a salad drenched in cheese with her hands that nobody seen her wash. Maybe she washed them. Maybe she didn't. Who knows? But we're in the middle of COVID, so let's keep that in mind. Nicole pulls out an invoice for her boobies. She says that they were $6,000, which was a bargain because she thought it was going to be $8,000. So Deontay, don't start complaining because she already got you a deal. So go ahead and knock it out. Deontay says, if I got to be homeless or sell an organ or prostitute, that's what I'll do to get you them boobies, baby. And she's like, oh, you wouldn't pay your bills for me? He's like, yeah, baby, if that's what I got to do. She's like, that's what I like to hear. Live in a box while I have double D's. In the next breath, Nicole's like, I need to wish Tia a happy birthday. It's my baby birthday. I know I'm about to meet your mom, but I don't care about that. It's my baby birthday. So Dante's like, you still communicating with her? She like, yeah, what you mean? That's my friend. She goes in the room and she's like, can I have a second, please? And Dante's like, you in my house on my phone that I paid for? And she's like, whatever. She's talking to Tia. She's like, I don't want to meet his mom. Come get me. It sucks over here. She wanted me to make a salad, and I hate salad, but I put a whole bunch of cheese on it, so I hope she gets sick. And yeah, just come get me. Then she's like, oh my God. This is freaking sick. Can you believe he has a freaking torso over here? It's a nasty sex toy under his bed, and it's not even life size. Are you kidding me? Meanwhile, Deontay is eavesdropping like a little kid, like, oh no, she's talking to me, while Nicole is telling all his business to Tia. Deontay is basically a dummy effer, and Deontay walks in and he's like, you on the phone talking about me to your friend? You're embarrassing me. You know what? Get the F out. Get out. So then we see Stan and Lisa, and Stan's being creepy as per usual, talking about something. Let's go right now. Lisa's like, well, what you really trying to do? Because I need to know what you're trying to do. And he's like, well, I like to make love to you. You know, I really want to make some love to you. Ugh. Lisa's like, let's go, but we gonna go talk. Yeah, right, Lisa. You knew what time it was. Lisa says Stan owes her money, and she gonna get her money one way or another. She like, I don't care how old he is. If I had to make my pimp hand strong to get my money, I've been paying for hotels. I've been paying for this chopped up hairstyle I got, and now he gonna pay. Because I didn't put out too much damn money in a matter of one day. They get in the car and Stan's apologizing in the car like, Lisa, I'm so sorry. I was such a jerk. And Lisa's like, listen, you know what? I want my own place. Matter of fact, I want my own car. Give me 6 G's like you told me you was going to do while I was in the pen, and give me a car. Stan's like, I don't really think that's a good idea. I mean, you don't even have a license. Lisa's like, I don't care. I need a car. I'm not about to be waiting on you. He's like, you're gonna be sorry, Lisa. Lisa's like, why would I be sorry? He's like, cause you don't have a license. You're gonna go to jail. So then, meanwhile, the Popos is pulling up behind Stan. Speaking of going to jail, Stan the man, you next. Running stop signs and stoplights and whatnot. So then we see Anissa and Jeff. Anissa says she got a tan to hide her flaws, baby, because she trying to get naked and exposed. So I want y'all to all get a picture in y'all mind of Anissa naked and just know that it's tanned. Child, ain't enough tan in the world for that. So she's on the way to go pick up Jeff. And she keeps saying, we've been together 11 years. And I've never got the pipe. Like, it sounds crazy. Like, you keep saying you've been with this man 11 years, but it sounds delusional. I really wish you would stop saying that. You've been with somebody 11 years and you don't know what the pipe like? Like, just stop saying that, Anissa. Now she outside waiting on Jeff. Jeff come out. He look a little bit better. It look like he detox. He don't look, I don't know. His face look cleaner. Them teeth is still scattered. But he just looked cleaner, you know what I'm saying? So Anissa's in the car with Jeff. They on their way home. And Anissa starts talking about flowers for the wedding. And Jeff looks so uninterested. He drops a bombshell. He's like, well, we got to write a letter to BOP to see if we can even get married. Child, who the hell is BOP? Somebody, a police child, I don't know. But he said he just found out today. How convenient is that? Oh, you just found out today, so you asked them about it today and they just told you? Ciao, bye. Anissa's so gullible. She's like, oh, we got to write a letter? Anissa. Then we show him in his confessional. And he like, Anissa definitely want the wedding more. Meaning he don't want to get married. He just leading this lady on. So then they pull up at Anissa's. Jeff loves the house. He's like, is there food in the fridge? No, Jeff. It's just sitting there for decoration. Yeah. Stop acting like you ain't never been nowhere. You probably haven't. He sits down on the couch and he's like, I got to charge my ankle bracelet 2 hours a day. And Anissa's like, well, how much juice do you have? He said, I got a little bit. Why? What's up? And she's like, well, I've been waiting 11 years to get you in my bedroom. Jeff said, well, you should have said that when I first got here. Come on, let me smash. So they both go in the bedroom. And as they go into the bedroom, we hear Jeff in his confessional, child. He dropping bombs. He said, I ain't had sex in 37 months. So immediately my head go to, hold on. 37 months is not 11 years. So the math ain't adding. And then Jeff go on to say, I had about 5 girlfriends while I was in the pen. And yeah, I've been with Anissa 11 years, but I still keep in touch with these ladies. And Anissa doesn't have to find out. Jeff, you ain't nothing but a dirty dog. I knew it. It all comes out, don't it, Jeffrey? Child. Then we see Brittany and Ray. Brittany outside. Y'all know she was on her way to go pick up Ray, right? So she runs up to Miss Sue, telling her something. Hey, Miss Sue. Trying to act like she was happy to see her. Child, you know you was mad as hell to see that old lady pulling up on 24s to get her grandson. Grandma said, I don't need an invitation to see my grandbaby. Period. He got out today. I'm going to see him today. And that's it. And that's all. So Ray walks out and Brittany's like, where you going, Raymond? Brittany, let him get out the door, baby. You don't have to chase him down. Damn. Brittany stressed me out, child. She's like clingy on your neck. You just be like, Brittany, just hold on. Anyway, he walks up to Britt. He kissed her with his eyes open and a straight face, child. I was like, why he kissing her with his eyes open? What the hell's going on, child? Then he walks up to Granny with a big old Kool-Aid smile. He was happy to see Granny, baby. He probably would have left with Granny if he knew Brittany wasn't going to gonna burst into flames if he did. Brittany said, are you coming with me or Granny? He was like, of course I'm coming with you. Yeah, you better, or you will never hear the end of it, ever. They roll up to the house, and Brittany's like, so what do you think of your house? I don't like that when these women do that. Y'all, I get a migraine. When they be telling these men, this is your house, and this is your this and your that. Baby, they didn't work for that. They didn't help you get that. They didn't finance that. They didn't do nothing. Stop giving them everything. Do they deserve it? Do you like your house? It ain't his. And I don't even think men like to be given everything. I don't know, child. I ain't no man. But anyway, Ray seems really laid back. He seems like a cool guy, honestly. He seemed like he did things in his past, but he seems chill. Like he'll mellow Brittany out. So that's a good sign. They sitting in the bed, and it's this little awkward moment. And he's like, well, show me where the kitchen at. I guess Brittany thought he was going to jump on top of her with the cameras there and everything. Brittany, calm down and let that man breathe a little bit. So they go to the kitchen. Brittany's like, I'm going to feed him, then I'm going to F him. I was like, oh my God. Clutching my pearls. Have some coof, Brittany. Have some coof. So Ray is ready to eat, child. They eating breakfast, popping open bottles of wine, and he's like, it's been 3.5 years since I've been with a woman. And did y'all notice the look on his face when he said that? He was like, it's been 3.5 years since I've been with a woman. And he looked so traumatic. I was like, well, what the hell went on in there? Why you looking like that? Child, the shade of it all. It could have been love after lockup, just making it look shady. But child, he looked traumatized. I don't know. Anyway, they go to the bedroom and they feed each other. Child, nasty. That's what Brittany wants, child. She want to feed something to Ray. Next, we see Courtney and Josh. And Courtney's complaining right off the bat. As soon as we see them, Courtney asking Josh, are you going to play the game all day? Because I've been here and you've been playing the game all day. Courtney, take a breather, ma'am. Last time we seen y'all was at Granny house. Calm down. Now, what's wrong, boo? He playing the game? At least he not out in trouble. At least he home. You know what I'm saying? Calm down. So she leaves and she's like, since he been home, it just don't feel the same. He not doing everything I want him to do. He could put in more effort. Well, child, what do you want him to do? Y'all live together. How much spark could it be? Like, after a while, it's going to simmer down. At this point, he's been out 14 days. So she says that Josh was disapproved to live with her. So he has to live with his cousin. And this could be for the next 3 years. So y'all are married and could possibly not be able to live together for 3 years. That's a strain. I don't know how that would work. So Brittany pulls up to go look at wedding dresses, and her friend comes in, Audrey. So her friend comes in giving energy. She's very upbeat. She's like, okay, I'm excited to look at dresses with you. She's like, what do you like? And she's like, well, how are things going? And Courtney's like, Josh doesn't want to have sex a lot. And Josh flushed his ring down the toilet while he was in jail a month before he got out. Baby, and you still let him come to your house? Sure, come be me. I'd be like, oh, when you flush that ring, you flush me. I'm gone, baby. I'm doo-doo. Down the drain. Not there no more. I don't know why they're trying to have a wedding and they're going through issues. Like, I was so confused on why she was trying on dresses. Meanwhile, he on the game, child. And their relationship is in turmoil. Child, y'all explain it to me down in the comments, child, because I'm confused. So then we see Deontay and Nicole, and he's still saying, get the F out of my house. He's teed off. She found little Nicole, baby. She done found his secret hiding place and everything. He is hot. Nicole's like, are you done? Because I'm not going to argue with you. And he's like, you know what, Nicole? You think you this and you think you that, but I could have been cheated on you. She like, okay. Like, Nicole don't care, baby. She been cheating on you. She had sex 3 days before she got out. Period. What you thought this was? So then the fight quickly de-escalates. And then I'm like, is this editing or are they bipolar? Mainly Deontay, because one minute he's irate and mad, and then the next minute he's like, I love you, Nicole. I will never do anything. I'm just like, Deontay, your moods are a little bit crazy. Like, I'm just saying. Dante's like, let's just eat. You know, my mom is on her way. Let's just forget about it. So Nicole's like, so why are we still talking about it? Because I'm over it. And I don't give a damn no way, because I'm leaving you for Tia or the other dude, whoever pops up first. So then Dante's mama come, and we see her. She's giving realness off the bat. She meets Nicole. She like, mama is not impressed. She like, just another white blonde stripper type like my son like. Okay, mama, say what it is. And Nicole says to his mom, you know, I'm not going anywhere, and I love your son. I know he's had a bad experience with previous girls that's been locked up, but I'm not like her, you know? Like, I know we're both blonde and jailbirds, but I'm completely different. And his mom like, you love my son? And she's like, yeah. She's like, why do you love my son? And she's like, well, he's a big gentleman. I said, child, a big gentleman? What? Like a big boy? Like, what do you, okay. You a little bit nervous there, Nicole, aren't you? So Dante says that, mama, this is who I choose. I choose her to be your daughter-in-law, I want her to be the mother of my kids. Talking stupid, child. I zoned out. Then his mama said, first of all, who you talking to? Because you're not going to give me no ultimatum, baby. I made you. You didn't make me, period. And if I don't like it, I ain't got to deal with it. So shut the F up. I ain't got to listen to it. Period. Come on, mama. Deontay goes on to say, you know, you been out a week and you still ain't slept over here. Mama said, stop the bus. Stop the bus. Child, that was the first time I ever heard that phrase, but I was here for it. I was like, stop it. Stop the damn bus, mama. What happened, child? She's like, 4 years, no sex. Now, you a woman like me. We love sex just as much as men. And you ain't want to have sex with my son? And Nicole's like, well, I'm just afraid to, you know, like, have sex. Mama said, well, you ain't afraid to ask for his money. Period. Mama, you better speak it. Period. Because she ain't. Whew, child. Couldn't be me. Mama said, I would do the same thing if I was Nicole. Shoot, I'm getting free this, free that. I just got out. Why not? Run game. Mama says, for Christ's sakes, he out here with a blow-up doll. Mama, how you know about the doll? Dante showed you? Child, I wouldn't be surprised. He showed everybody that little torso, child. Shooting up the torso. My last video. Go check it out if you haven't already. So then we see Anissa and Jeff. Child. They in bed, and Anissa's like, are you ready for round 2? And all I could say is that the hot morning breath that was probably in Jeff's face and her face, they were right here. They were right on top of each other. I was like, I smelled that scene. Ain't nobody breath fresh in the morning. I was like, damn, Anissa, can you give him a little bit of space? You is right here, and I know y'all went to sleep. Child, I was like, oh, this... Anissa definitely ain't had no smashy in a long time, because that's morning etiquette. Don't be in nobody's face talking. Anyway, sorry, y'all. I got off track. Jeff said that Anissa ain't shy at all when she in the bedroom. Blech. Gross. Anissa is looking at Jeff's arm, and she's like, oh... who's all of these names? Meanwhile, Jeff got Brenda, Lisa, Dawn, LaShawn, Inez, and Alicia on his arm. Child, he got a whole bunch of names on his arm. So then they get dressed and they go outside. And Kristen texts Jeff. And I know y'all like, Well, child, who is Kristen? Child, the love of Jeff's life. Y'all better listen. Jeff said that he loved Kristen. And when he was in the halfway house, she hit him up like, I'm trying to see you. And they still texting. So obviously he wasn't like, no, I love Anissa only. Child, bye. Anissa made breakfast and she bringing it out. It did look good, Anissa. I ain't even gonna cap. So then Cal walks up. They sitting down eating breakfast. And Cal walks up and Jeff was like, oh, here's this doodle head guy. And Anissa's like, stop. Y'all, when he said that, I was done. I was weak as hell. I was like, why he talking about Cal like that? And y'all know he didn't say doodoo, so fill it in what he said. He's like, oh, here's this head guy. You ain't right, Jeff. You ain't right. So Cal sits down and Anissa offers him some breakfast. Cal goes ahead and lets Jeff know that he been locked up too. So he on to your games, Jeffrey. He's a jailbird, an ex-jailbird as well. So they show a picture of Cal, and child, he was about 100 pounds heavier than he is now. I was like, oh my God, Cal was a husky feller, wasn't he? Lost a lot of weight. So Cal asks Jeff, where did he go before when he had got out and basically stood Anissa up? And Jeff was like, I went on a drug binge and woo, 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 woo. So Cal was like, oh, okay. Jeff was like, I could definitely see me and Cal being friends. More like frenemies to Jeff. Like, he's like, I'm going to keep my enemies close. So Jeff tells Cal, you know what? I got a secret for you. And don't tell Anissa. So then they cut them off, child, for the suspense of it all. And goes to Deontay and Nicole. Deontay in the car. And he's talking about, you know what? I was nervous. But I think Mom's like you. Child, Nicole rolled her eyes all the way up out her head. She was like, child, please. I know that lady don't like me. Good, Nicole. You got a little bit of smarts to ya. Because she damn sure don't. Can't stand ya. So then Nicole said that the dinner was rough, but she got through it because she cares for Deontay. Nicole says that she feels pressured to have intercourse. She said when she was in jail, she couldn't wait to hop on somebody. Keyword, somebody. But it's just, Deontay just makes it so intense. So they get to Nicole's house and Nicole's like, you ain't got to come in. And Deontay's like, but I always walk you to the door. And she's like, I know, but the dogs bark and I just don't want you to come in, okay? Just go about your business, you know what I'm saying? So Nicole gives Deontay a little dry kiss, child, the driest of all kisses I done seen her give. Deontay watches as Nicole walks up and sits on the porch. So Dante's like, Nicole never sits on the porch. She been out 2 weeks and she never does that. Deontay says, you know what? That was my cue to sit and wait just to see what's going on. So he acts like he pulls off, but really he watching Nicole. So a car pulls up. It's a rainy night, y'all. It's dramatic tonight. It's drizzling, okay? Picture it. It's drizzling. And Nicole walks up to this car, like a white car. And you could tell it was a dude driving it. So she walks up. She getting ready to get in. She like, yeah, my man's here. She's about to get in. And Deontay pulls up like, what you doing, Nicole? Then they cut it off. Y'all gotta wait till next week. Y'all gotta wait, okay? Then we see Stan the Man and Lisa. When I look at them, I just see the battle of the bad hair days. Like, who's worse between Stan and Lisa? Whose hair piece is doing least? I feel like I said when the cop get out, he gonna be like, are y'all actors? Like, are y'all from Tyler Perry films? Because the wigs are not doing what they're supposed to do. The cop would probably let them go because he thought they were on the way to a show, child. Thought they were actresses and actors. So then it turns out that Stan was running red lights, like I said in the beginning, thinking he could do whatever he want to do because he's 65. So Lisa says she wanted to be coddled in this moment. And she felt like Stan wasn't there supporting her in that moment. Child, don't nobody want to get a ticket, Lisa. Everybody is worried about themselves in that moment when you get pulled over. What he was supposed to do? He trying not to get a ticket. Lisa was tripping in that moment, child. I like you, Lisa, but you was tripping. So basically, Stan gets a little warning because his driving record is pretty clean. And he's like, oh, God, that was a close one. And Lisa mad as hell. She jealous because Stan got off. She's like, must be nice, child. They would have took me right to the jail. Well, Lisa, that's because you break the law. What do you mean? Stan already told you you shouldn't get no car without no driver's license. Come on now. Stan know a little bit. I'm capping, y'all. I'm just talking mess. Anyway, they get in the house and Stan is trying to get in between them cheeks. And Lisa's like, no, I'm not going to go upstairs just because you want me to. I was like, what didn't happen? She is that mad because he got off with a warning. Child, she said he ain't getting nothing. He too lucky, but he ain't getting lucky with her tonight. So Lisa says, I ain't giving you nothing. Here goes Stan. Then go, get out. I don't need you. Stan quick to tell somebody to go if he can't get the goods, child. And Lisa walks up to him and she's like talking with her hands. So she put her hands a little bit in his face and he's like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Don't touch me. I was like, Stan, she ain't even acting like she want to touch you. Stan ain't all there. Lisa's like, you're delusional. And he's like, I'm delusional. You're the one who wants to drive a car without a driver's license. Newsflash, Stan. People do that every day, B. That's how we living out here. So Stan goes in the house and he throws Lisa's stuff outside. I said, Stan is petty. And you know what? He's too old to be that petty. What is all of this? Why you got to do all that? Just because she won't let you smash? Child, Lisa said, I'm done. And he's sober this time. And he's still acting crazy. Oh, child, I'm done. He's single, y'all. Lisa, you can have him. We not checking for that 3-toned toupee. So Stan's like, she's not nice to me at all. What do I ask of her, huh? Nothing. Except to lay her body out and give it to you, Stan. That's what you're asking of her. I think that's a little bit more than nothing. Child, and that's where they end the episode. If you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and comment what was your favorite part. If you're not subscribed yet, baby, you know what to do. If you like this video, go ahead and give me a like. And I will see you on my next review. Ta-ta.